Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have a Parsimonious pipe, some shoutouts. Let's take a look at the Parsimonious pipe briefly. It's an egg with a diamond shank, 2-star pipe by Lee. In it, I am smoking some Milan Tobacconists, King's Ransom. Now this is a mild English. It says it's got Latakia Orientals, Virginia Burley, and some Perique in it. That's what it says. The bag note, I bought it in bulk, is mostly the Latakia and Orientals, but they seem to be pretty well balanced, and that comes through in the flavor too. This is not a lat bomb. It has a nice Oriental sourness to it. A little bit of sweetness. That could be the Latakia or the Virginias. I'm not really tasting directly a lot of Virginia Burley or Perique. So if they're in there, they're not hitting me over the head. It's a nice medium blend though. If you shy away from Latakia heavy blends, this one is not one of those. It might be worth a try. Let's take a closer look at this week's pipe. First off, you will notice I did not get to use the light box for my after pictures. My wife had decorated for Christmas by this point and said no to setting up the light box. Pipe came in a little dirty. Stem had tape garbage all over it, and there was a little of that onto the stummel. That was mostly just a little bit grubby. You can see that cleaned up pretty well. Down by the bit, there was some heavy oxidation. That took a good soak in OxiClean. These are the metal stars, so I wasn't worried about damaging them. A good soak in OxiClean, and I had to use some sandpaper to actually get that out. I couldn't just use micromesh. That was pretty rough there. Inside of the bowl needed a decent reaming. Closer look at that stem. It was pretty rough. I did not fill in the divots there along the button. Sanded them a little bit smoother. Those don't bother me. Look underneath, same thing. The heavy oxidation, single tooth mark, that's not going to get in my way. Chances are really good I am going to put some clear plastic tubing on this mouthpiece anyway. It's that perfect size to turn this into a very comfortable clencher. Unfortunately, I didn't get any good pictures of the internals. This one did not pass a pipe cleaner through the stem or the stummel, neither end. When I got it, I had to use a bit of an auger to clear out the stummel, and it took a few heavy bristled pipe cleaners then to break that completely clear. The stem itself, it took repeated, I don't know how many, couple dozen pipe cleaners and alcohol I had to use to get that thing clean. It was pretty gnarly. That is one of the downsides. You do need to make sure when you get an estate pipe that you clean the internals really well. Other than that though, for this little thing, well, it's not so little. I paid $10 at the Richmond Pipe Show last year. Yeah, I know, it's a year later. I'm finally getting around to cleaning it. Whatever, $10, hard to beat. I like this kind of shape. I love diamond stems because, here I can show it to you from this side. Your thumb just rests right along that angle and up against the bowl. To me, that just it's almost a perfect way to hold it. I can tell already this is going to be a favorite pipe. I like the shape. I like the feel. Good sized bowl. And even though it's bent a little more than I usually like, I'm liking the feel of this. $10. Who can complain? Let's dive into some shout outs. Got a few more this week. As usual, I will start out here with non-presenters in no particular order. Chris, 62154. Joel Russo. DBA DST. Alex Marshall. Jonah 7 Fur. You're going to have to tell me how that's supposed to go. Portuguese 1978. UFC 0716. Brandon Lee Majors. Dean Corey. And finally, Nick Trapani. Thank you, gentlemen, for your subs. I do appreciate your support of the channel. Hope you enjoy what you see here. Now, my last three are presenters this time, so links will be down below. You'll be able to follow them yourself. First up, Smokin' Stick. Thanks for your support. Go check this gent out. He just did a VR to 13 pipes last week. Anybody who's following and responding to 13 pipes is probably going to catch your attention. VJazz79. VJazz79 is a content creator, not necessarily pipes. He discusses aspects of faith and evangelism. I find his stuff interesting. Many of you probably will too. Give him a look. Find out. Last for this week, not a new presenter at all. Eubanks Family Homestead. Guy's up over 600 subs. Like I said, definitely not a newbie. A wide variety of content on his channel, though. Farming. He's got a, as the name implies, a homestead. So he has some widely diverse videos. But he does periodically, at least a couple times a week, put out pipe videos too. Some very interesting stuff. Nice chat. And that's a nice blend. Again, guys, thank you for the support of my channel. Go out and give these guys a look. See if there's something that they provide that you might be interested in watching. With that, I'm going to get this thing lit. Y'all do the same. Light something you like. Enjoy your afternoon.